Kelly picked up Colton, and they drove to Wilson one night. Ashlyn said her parents weren't home, and they felt like that was totally alright. From Salina to Lucas and on, they drove, met up with Ashlyn upon arrival. She excitedly said, "My parents are gone. Let the party begin." I'm sure "fuck yeah" was their answer. When she asked if they wanted to get drunk, they were just being kids full of liquor and mistakes. He chose the wrong girl's bed. I wish the guilt didn't eat me up, cause he fucked up enough for all of our sakes. And I wish he'd never met that little punk. Colton told Kelly he'd rather be with her during the festivities, cause Colton was determined to lose his damn virginity. But Kelly replied, "Come on, Colton, you know it's not like that, cause we are besties." And so he accepted Ashlyn's proposition. Unfortunately, the following week, while she was in a class, the teacher took her phone, cause no texting in school was the rule. But teenagers can be such the dumbass. Teacher gave it to the principal as it was school policy indeed, who then read through every conversation and watched what was streaming in her feed and learned of them having sex. So he was required to report police, then called her foster parents, and eventually my boy had to appear in court. I remember telling Colton we would get through it as we held our heads up high. We knew the truth, she knew the truth. Technically statuate twirly, but he was ultimately tried by the court of public opinion, who convicted him upon a lie. And that one word followed him around and would not ever let him by. 8 more months till you're free of bullying. 8 more months, that is all I had. Said I promised you would never have to see their faces after graduation, and you could start to plan ahead. We went to Ellsworth County District Courthouse with an Alfred plea was his reply in Ellsworth Court. He faced the judge and he most certainly held his head up high. No contest, not guilty, he never gave an alibi. He felt it in his heart, he paid fines, attended anger management classes, and I thought we'd gotten it all gone by. But 12th grade started with heavy voices in the hall. Rapists, they would whisper, taunt, and yell as they held his back against the wall, teasing and bullying him, threatening him. But even a rape conviction isn't a case for the death penalty. But the sentence his classmates issued was ultimately for all eternity. She had a boyfriend 20 years old, with a temper known with his face and name. She'd been with him since she was 13 years old. But my son was the one who got stuck with the blame when the truth came out that she cheated. She changed her story to the wow, 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 wow victim sound, called him something that he never was, but that word followed him around. Colton, you got 8 more months of Lucas Sylvan High. You've already got a place lined up to live in after you graduate. They can all kiss your ass goodbye and then offer your brilliance to the world to give. You won't ever have to look at these low-class, redneck, trash, low IQ, thumb up their ass ever again. You can ignore them for the next 8 months, right? 8 more months and that will be all I had said. I thought my advice was right, and your next chapter can begin. 8 more months till you're free of this. I promise you won't ever have to see those faces again. But 8 more months wasn't in the cards for him. His last days he endured this. Not long enough for me to love Colton. 3 weeks before his 18th birthday, no candles for him to blow, and I certainly didn't get my wish. Her little sister saw it all while playing with a toy when Ben came to their door. That years after Colton died. After Colton died, but I still needed to believe he was alive. Her little sister sent Kelly an email saying he'd been beaten and that Colton had not survived. She thought the rape thing was true, as that was what Chad always told. She thought the rape thing was true, as that's what she'd always been told. But she wanted Kelly to stop chasing a ghost, and through Kelly forwarding that email, I in shock as my blood ran cold. My son was, it turned out, I promised you'd never see those faces again. But not by death could I ever foresee. Listen for the proof, and finally have her listen to me. But she did not want to talk about Colton. She was upset and wanted her name to appear clean. Said I was hurting her ability to promised you'd never see those faces again. But not by death could I ever foresee heavy costs. Who else was having a hard time being with a permanent job? Yes, my son Colton in a fever. He was dead. Colton's what I almost 10 months. She demands right to me. That was when I could begin. He had his future planned out, and more was good. He had his future planned out, and more months wasn't enough. And if I'd known now back then, instead of what I knew instead, it was bright and it was good. But 8 more months was too many nights, and if I'd known now what I didn't, then you know I surely would have kept him from those kids, those nights, that sound, that fight, that grind. But my best advice wasn't good enough that time. 8 more months, that's all I said. 8 more months till you're free. I promised you'd never see those faces again, but not by death could I ever foresee. I heard she went to mortuary school and was working with the dead. What a freaking sicko, or at least a cowardly, no conscience, low morals person, mentally damaged in the head. Yes, I said what I said. She had agreed to speak to me, but she never did. But her and Kelly know the truth of every word said and of the ones unsaid. My son should be here so I can witness the man he was to become. 8 more months never happened. Instead, he died way before his time by a group of evil-hearted